Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're gonna go ahead and take a tour of Valiant EQ chapter number 5 that is going to be all about your tech champions. So you will need tech champions with armor ups, but before I jump into that, remember there are going to be 15 fights here and then there is going to be a 16th one that is going to be the boss. For the 15 fights, you can use only tech champions. For the boss, you can use any champion you like. So having that out of the way, the first node is going to be Power Technician. So tech attackers who have an armor up buff will drain the defenders 15% of their max power whenever you will parry them a well-timed block. Now each time you're going to parry and power drain the opponent like that, you are going to gain a fury of 35% and you can stack it for 10 times. So essentially you can increase your damage by 350%. Node number 2 is going to be kinetic transference. So blocked attacks cause the defender to gain 5% power, and if the block attack dealt 0 damage, the amount of power gained is double. So basically it helps you out, you gain more power, and when you parry, you're going to power drain, and it will help you get your furies faster. At any time, the defender will not ever have 0 power. And then finally there's kinetic reactor. So the defender gains 5.5% of their max power when striking the attacker's block. So you have to be careful not pushing the defender above 2 bars of power into 3 bars of power. So just take care from that. Right now I'm using a warlock here and I'm trying to use a parry here. So every time I parry the opponent, he's going to be power drained and I'm going to gain a fury just like that. And I can get up to 10 of those. So here is all the champions that I used. Now tech is not one of my stronger rosters, so I just used in different champions, and not all tech champions have an armor up ready on them, but I'm sure you will have more champions that you can use. My tech roster is not the best one, so this video might be slightly longer, around 20 minutes. So I will go through the difficult fights. We will discuss through them. All the fights highlighted in red are, in my opinion, going to be the challenging fights. So let's jump into them and discuss them. The first fight is Mr. Sinister. Just make sure that you bring in a robot with an armor up so you don't have to worry about his degen damage, and also you can easily block out his SP2 and you can get through this fight. I've given you some other specific counters as well, so I hope that helps. I'll see you on the next fight. Fight number 2 that is going to be annoying is Captain America Sam Wilson. Now he's going to be annoying because of his auto block with the armor ups. Now you can bring in any champion you like, but I would suggest you to bring a champion that can do some more damage with his simple basic attacks. In hindsight, if I brought here a Star-Lord, he would have finished off the fight faster. I thought Guillotine 2099 will do good, but then again, she only does extra damage after 100 hits. So Star-Lord would have been a better option. So this is just a simple play where I'm just baiting the SP1s out and I'm using my SP3. I don't want to get auto-blocked and then start getting hit into it with an SP2 with that the Falcon on top of me, so I'm just keeping it super safe, just keeping him to an SP1. Now unfortunately there is no champion in the tech class that can bypass the auto block, or maybe if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section down below who did you use for Cap Sam. But this fight will be slightly longer than usual. Try to get a champion that has armor up, so whenever you parry, you power drain Captain America Sam Wilson and you get those furies. Because the more furies you have, the more damage will you have. 35% fury for every charge, and you can get 10 of them. So 350% extra damage will help you finish this annoying fight faster. next annoying fight is going to be a Mangog. Now, this fight really gave me almost a heart attack that I thought I might die. So the rotation is very simple. I've brought in a Guardian. The whole idea was even if he throws an SP2, I can just simply block it or parry it, and I won't take much damage. So I'm just building up to an SP1. Just throw that out, get some of those charges, and then throw a big SP2 and do that damage. The trouble is when he goes unstoppable and you don't have a special attack, and that happened with me here. So that was a bit annoying. You're noticing that I'm using only 3-hit combos and dashing back, and then using my parry just to gain those furies. I have 5 furies up till now, and just after this SP1, I'm gonna throw my SP2 here, and boom, he is down to 30%. Now the problem here is he went to an SP2 and he has 7 charges only. Now I'm trying to balance out for him to throw that SP2 out, and then when he goes unstoppable and unblockable, I have a special attack ready. But I make a mistake here. I throw it out, and then when he throws his special attack, he goes unblockable. I was trying to parry here so I can try to get to SP1 fast, but this is where I got stuck in the corner. So now he's also unstoppable, and now if he hits me in the block, he's going to gain extra power. So my challenge was to make sure that I keep parrying him. So yeah, so that was a bit annoying in the corner. So slowly I had to build up to an SP2 with 1 or 2 hit combos, and once I had enough, I just went in and threw an SP2, but it was an annoying fight to deal with. So just make sure you bring in the right counter for this one. For the Sandman fight, it's going to be really fun. Just keep him to an SP1 and let him throw that over and over. Make sure that you're running willpower. So here you can heal up your champion. I'm starting at 35% health, and because of the Petrify, I'm going to be healed up. And once I finish the fight, I'll be up to 80% almost. So this is the fight where you can use your willpower healing. Super easy. Just keep him to an SP1 and go back in and attack. Just spam your special 1s or special 2, whatever you want. I purposely did not throw a special 2 here because I wanted the fight to be prolonged a little so I can heal up more. So I was just using my SP1s. You can also go ahead and use your SP2s if you're using somebody with high damage and you don't need the health. So my whole thing was to just make sure that Sandman just triggers his SP1, keeps applying those Petrify, and I can use those Petrify to heal up with willpower, so I can go into the next fights with some without using any items. And then we have your Ultron Classic. Now, he is going to be annoying because one, he applies poisons if he attacks you, and secondly, he is going to evade you. So, you have to play this fight very deliberately, understanding that every time you go in for a medium or light, he is going to evade you. But it does happen on a similar cadence. So, if you see an evade done, you can rest assured that it will be done after 6 seconds again. So, whenever you go in for a medium after a combo, just go with one hit, so you can just play around the evade and you should be good. Otherwise, he just attacks you back and really hurts and then applies that poison, and the fight becomes really annoying to deal with. But if you can play around the evade, it's a pretty simple fight. I'm using my rank 4 Ironheart, but then again, you can use any champion. I would suggest you to bring a 7-star rank 3 so you can get rid of him faster, because the longer this fight goes, the more annoying he becomes, and nobody wants to accidentally trigger an evade and not be able to parry an attack, and then the defender just hits you out of nowhere with those poisons that deals a bunch of damage. And the boss is going to be Karolina. You will need a champion that is incinerate immune and has some kind of buff control, and they would be amazing. So I am using Kushala. You can also use Black Widow Clairvoyant. Plenty of other champions. Just keep her to an SP1. It's much easier to evade. She can go unblockable on the specials, but I'm using Kushala. She's like the best options for her because with all of those blue blessings, I can block unblockable special as well. So right there, so I don't need to worry about that. Just throwing my SP1s and SP2s and rest is good, and she melts away with all the buffs on her. So I hope this is helpful, and I'll be back on the next video, guys. And yeah, see you on the next one. Bye.